Okay, good morning everyone. Today is the 22nd of February 2018. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Lachauskas, where we're going to have a look at what's happening today, this morning, and what to expect from the markets today. But before we continue, please have a quick read of our risk disclaimer. So, JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. So I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest, and we can jump into the markets. So, the first one that I really wanted to show you guys is the euro dollar. Now, yesterday we can see that the pair has broken this trend line that was running from the 18th of December, around that area, around that time. So it broke on the news of the FOMC, and where the FOMC came out with saying that the economy is looking strong, and this is where the US dollar started surging. And we saw this break here. We initially saw the move up towards the 123.550 level, and then we sharply sold off after that and broke this trend line and moved lower. Now the first support line, the first support level that it found was the 200 EMA here on the 4-hour chart. This is, by the way, the 4-hour. Now, yesterday we were mentioning about this level. If in case a break would happen, then this would be the first level to watch out for, and then that was around 122.800. So it held nicely around this area initially, then moved lower a little bit below it, below the 200 EMA, and now we're seeing the continuation in the sell-off. Now, we believe that we could continue seeing the sell-off today. First level to watch out for would be the 122.300. That would be a good level of support for it, as this was the support level for the beginning of February, and we can see that this was tested twice. So now it's kind of heading towards it. Unless this reverses back up here to this 200 EMA, and if we get a break above it, above this 122.800 level, if we get a break above it, then we might just quickly test this trend line from underneath. Now, like I mentioned before, this is we still believe that there could be some more downside, and even looking at the bigger picture here, it had this nice break here, kind of confirming the long-term move towards the downside. By the way, the 122.300 that I was mentioning is also around the 50 EMA on the daily chart, so that's also confirming a good level of support. So, but if this doesn't hold, if the 50 EMA is not going to hold, then, well, it's opening the path towards the downside here, and we can see that we've got this trend line running here, the slightly longer one. Let's just zoom out a little bit. So this started around the April 2017, and then was tested around November time, then tested again in December, and kept it strong here. And now, like I said, we see the break here of this slightly steeper trend line and a move lower. Now, again, this could be like a longer-term potential area to watch out for, and this is the 120.900. So this could come in line with the 2017's high, which was around here, and also the trend line that we've got running from April 2017, and also the 100 EMA. And all this is on the daily chart, guys. And like I said, this is quite a really strong level to watch out for, to be honest. But like I said, we could consider this area only if we start making a move lower than 122.300. Okay. So, but suddenly, if we get a shock or some sort of, and we see a price, the price of the euro dollar surging back up. If we manage to take out, sorry, if we manage to take out this trend line here and move back above it, then all the negativity is off the table, and we could see some more higher levels being hit later on. But that's, of course, let's get to this level, this area first, this trend line first, and then we'll see from there. Okay, so another one that I really wanted to have a look at was the USDJPY. Now, the USDJPY is well, apologies for the mix of these trend lines here, but it's overall has retraced this week quite a lot, and it met its resistance at this little trend line here that started around, the beginning of, actually, the first days of February. Now, let's put the 4-hour chart here back. So you can see that it met its resistance. Now it's proven to be like a strong level. If we get a break above this trend line here, we can push higher a little bit towards probably to 100 EMA on the 4-hour chart here, and that area would be the 108, the ground level of 108. If we break this, well, guess what? It opens the path towards the 200 EMA here, shown as a black line. On the downside, we would consider short positions probably around this area here at 107, 100, approximately that. So if we start seeing, let me just highlight that for you guys. So if we start seeing any moves below this area, again, it could open the path towards back, probably maybe back to the 105, 550. But of course, we're going to go slowly. This is probably this is only a view for today here. It's not going to hit 105 today, but still, if we get a break below this, we might go a little bit lower, probably maybe hit this area here, which would be around 106, 800 area. So yeah, this is good. This would be a good level to watch out for. So yeah. Also, quickly, let's have a look at the GBPUSD. We've got some numbers coming out from the from UK today. We can see this trend line here that is holding strong, and now we're seeing this move lower. Yesterday, like I said, we also mentioned that it could potentially move towards this 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. That could act as a strong support level. If we start seeing a break below that, and especially a close, especially on the 4-hour chart, if we have a close below this 200 EMA, which is around 139 area, then we could see some more moves to the downside, and we have a strong support level running here at 137, 700, around this area, and this has been a steeper trend line here that started, upwards moving trend line here that started on November 2017. This could be a potential good area to watch. We can also see that on its way to the downside here on the daily chart, the first area could be, the first good support area could be the 138, 450 area. This is where the 50 EMA is passing by. So a break below that as well, like I said, we can definitely confirm a move towards this trend line here. Any sharp rises, any sharp moves back above the 140 level, again, this has been acting for as a psychological level for quite a while now, and to be honest, it really loves sticking around this area. Loves sticking around this area for the past couple of weeks. So yeah, if we get a move above the 140 level, watch out for this trend line again. We might get a break of it and a move higher towards the 141, 500. That was the high of last week's. So yeah, it's, like I said, a lot of good levels to watch out for, especially for today. Still, like I said, overall, there is some negativity around it. Maybe we could continue seeing the dollar strengthening. If that's going to happen, it's going to push all the other major currencies, the euro, the pound, slightly lower. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good European session. So if you're trading, I hope the market moves in your favor. Yeah, and keep an eye on the price action, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.